Hi guys, I'm Ben, Reflex Nutrition Ambassador, and if you missed my blog last week, basically in a nutshell, I'm competing at Miami Pro World Championships on April the 7th, and basically I'm just doing a 5 or 10 minute blog today, same as last week, just to sort of give you an insight to sort of the training I'm doing, the nutrition, the progress I'm making, and basically just a little bit about why I'm doing it and sort of how I'm feeling along the way, and obviously just about my diet and training really. So basically, yeah, to recap last week, I started on Monday last week my diet prep, and so far so good. It was a tough week last week. I had working in a calorie deficit probably of about 1,000, probably 1,200-1,500 less than what I was doing before Christmas. So I don't know about you guys out there, but if you're big eaters and you like your food, it's tough dropping down that many calories. I felt myself hungry last week, tired, run down. I was getting to 7 o'clock at night and I'd had all my big meals for the day, and I found myself really hungry. But luckily I do get a bedtime snack, which is basically just a protein shake with some dark chocolate, so it's not as if I'm going to bed on an empty stomach. I'm still getting a little bit of nutrition at the end of the day. So basically I've just got to, if I'm hungry I go hungry, it's as simple as that, and it's not as if my body's going to go catabolic. I'm not going to start burning and wasting muscle. The idea behind going into a calorie deficit throughout probably the whole prep is just to burn that excess body fat, and I'm still getting the perfect amount of protein, carbs and fats in my diet. It might not be what I was used to before, but it's still a good amount, and probably a perfect amount actually to train on and get the best possible results for when I compete in April. Today I've literally 10-15 minutes ago just finished a brutal leg session and some core for about 20 minutes at the end. High repetitions, 15-20 reps, supersets on every single exercise, and taking no more than 30-40 seconds rest. So yeah, it's tough, but on the upside, I've upped all my weights from last week, and it might only be about 2.5 to 5 kilo, but 12 weeks out and upping the weights already this early on is it's pretty good, and I'm happy about it definitely, because before Christmas legs were one of my weak points, and I know for a lot of people it is, and a lot of people don't do legs at all. But if I could give you any advice, get them done a couple of times a week, and if they're not very good anyway. And calves as well, like, it's good to have an upper body, but if you've not got a set of wheels, you aren't going to look perfect on stage. Like, they're looking for perfection and symmetry, and you can have the biggest upper body going, but if you've got terrible legs, they're not going to look twice at you. So obviously legs before Christmas is something I've been doing quite a lot of. Been getting front squats, back squats, lunges, Bulgarian split squats, leg press, putting my feet up on the top of the leg press, getting the hands in there as well, just doing so much compound heavy lifting, but supersetting them for high reps. I think my legs and a lot of people's legs respond better to that. So yeah, today was basically just 15-20 reps, absolutely smashed it. Legs are growing, I'm feeling great. Even got the short shorts out today to obviously keep looking at the legs and seeing that they're growing, because obviously I want to, if they're under trousers all the time, I can only see them in the changing room, so I want to see them all the time, see that they're growing, see the definition, and then if I don't see it, it just spurs me on to lift heavier, go for higher reps, take the rest down a little bit. So yeah, that was basically today's session. Yesterday was chest and back yesterday, so that was same again, 15 reps, really low rest. But once again, I upped the weights again, absolutely smashed it, and I had a couple of people come up to me and just say, you're looking in amazing shape. A lot of them didn't know I was doing this. There's only a couple of people from work now I'm doing it. And I even had one guy come up to me and said, you've got 12 weeks left, I want to be in the same sort of shape or similar to you, so let's have some kind of competition. So I was happy to do that. A little bit of in-work competition is always good, keeps me motivated, keeps me on my toes, and I see him most days anyway, so if I see him not training hard or he sees me not training hard, it's a slap on the wrist really. So it's good to see people are noticing, and I'm seeing big changes in myself already. I've I feel so much leaner. I might feel a little bit smaller, but also having spoken to a lot of people, and especially my coach, he says when he goes on stage he feels ripped and shredded, but he does feel quite small in comparison to his off season, and that's just absolutely natural, because on your off season you're carrying probably quite a lot of weight, quite a lot of bloat, and you might look good and big, but it's till you sort of shred all that fat and get as lean as possible, you don't realise sort of how small you get. But once again, that's what they're looking for on stage. They're looking for perfection, symmetry, low body fat, lean, the athletic look. So it's got to be done basically. So yeah, like I said, I finished 15 minutes ago. Just going to have my post-workout shake now, which is Reflex Nutrition mint chocolate. Now, normally after a post-workout, I would take the growth matrix, and for anybody out there wanting a great post-workout shake, it's incredible. It's got a perfect amount of carbohydrates and protein, but the thing is, because I'm weighing my grams, weighing my protein, carbs and fats by the gram, I can't be taking mounted scoops of it, and basically I've just got 2 scoops of whey protein in there, and I've added 40 grams of oats as well, so I know exactly how much I'm getting to my macros. But like I said, anybody else, growth matrix is a perfect one as well. So I've also got glutamine in there, and to finish as well, I've got my BCAAs, so I'll take 6 now. I took 6 30 minutes before my workout with some glutamine and creatine, but also as well I'm taking after every exercise, so after every probably 10-15 minutes, I'm taking 4 BCAAs, so I'm probably getting through between 20 and 30 depending on the session. I know a lot of people think that's a lot, and if you're sort of new to training, or you're not looking to sort of compete or going as hard at it as I am and other athletes out there, probably 6 before and 6 after is a perfect amount, but now I'm taking a few more at the minute, but they're going down fine, and like I said, they're a great product. I'm getting great strength, feeling lean, I'm feeling good. The diet, I'm getting used to the less calories now, so now I'm feeling good. I'm just under 12 weeks out, and fingers crossed I'll be ready well in time, which means I can just focus on getting that dry look and focus on areas that may need bringing up a little bit, so I'm in absolute perfection on stage. So yeah, this Sunday coming is the Miami Pro Championships seminar day, or CAM if you want to call it. So it gives me a chance to sort of see all the athletes there, meet some great people, and sort of see what I'm getting myself into, because I've seen people do it, I've read about it, but I've never actually done it myself, and I don't know what the whole thing actually entails on the day. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'll keep you updated, guys. This is my blog for Wednesday for Reflex. I'll be doing another one next week, but you can keep up to date on my blog spot, which is tailormadepersonaltraining.blogspot. I write a blog there every night. Basically just this, but in writing, and gives you, just like I say, an insight to the day of what I'm doing. Or you can follow me on Facebook, which is Ben West, or you can follow me on Twitter, which is Ben West PT, and basically just fire any questions. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll be posting things up there regularly. And like I say, if you've got any questions, just holler, and I'll be happy to get back to you. Cheers for listening, guys. I hope the training and your diet's going well as mine is, and good luck with everything. Thank you.